Yep. Okay, everyone, we are welcome to another Footy Fantasy Sport. Today, Euros just 3 days away, and we have to do a preview of the Euros. We have to bring a different type of panel, some returning, some first time. Well, not first time guests, but some runaway guests that we have to drag back to talk about the Euros. And we are all excited. And I'll start from, I guess, my right. Daniel, thank you for coming back after all these months. Glad
Glad to be here.
Choking, Daniel. He hasn't been trolling as much as he used to be.
Yeah, he's been busy. Next work.
Got up work. Okay. Next is my man, my Pan-Africanist, Itata. Thanks for joining.
Yes, yeah, I'm here. I'm glad to be with this 4 exceptional football brains. So we're going to dissect. You're going to see football surgeons. They're going to open football in half today.
That's right.
Yeah.
This hype, man. I feel pressure. Also, our regular man, your boy Ogakwame, your favorite.
I'm glad to be here.
Next, Idris, champion Idris. Almost took your Idris. What kind can I give you?
I don't know. Just my time now. Shower me with praises, Wait on me.
Oh, guys, what group is City? Please, 1 minute. What group is City in at the Euros? Are they with Portugal or France,
City?
Germany? Which? Yeah.
Shall we continue with my praises, please?
Whichever group that has to be that's the group.
Okay, as everyone is joining our content live stream, please like, share, subscribe, tell your friend, tell your husband, tell your uncle, tell your auntie. You shouldn't have enemies, but if you have enemies, tell your enemies, about our content. The content is there, right there. So I think I want to start with, today we'll be dissecting different categories. I'm trying to do like a highlight reel, and I want to start with an interesting one, and I gave it a name. What team do you guys think will be the catfish team of the tournament? I just to make it easier. When I mean catfish, from any of my Nigerians watching, I don't mean actual fish, because I know we like I'm really talking of who will be, what team would flatter to deceive, right? You know where the term catfish comes from, forbidden. You meet a girl, she shows up, you see her online, she looks like Beyonce, she's on your doorstep, like, whoa. Or a guy, it goes both ways, just to be clear, so that we don't sound like we're being sexist. It goes both ways. So that's what I want to start with. So let me see. I'll go to Idris. I'll put you on the spot straight away. What team do you think in this Euros is going to flatter to deceive?
Portugal.
Let me clutch my pearls. Oh my God.
So all of you, I want you to clap for Yannicka for showing up every time and saying something, because all these City fans just show up at regular times when I'm out here.
Bruh.
So 2 members have just joined. Yannicka, thanks for joining us.
No problem.
And also Yemi, who hope you are keep staying safe.
Yo,
driving.
Drive safe.
Please, stay safe, Yemi. That's it, man. Okay, Idris.
Yeah, I said Portugal.
Portugal, why? I don't know why they are going to be the catfish of the tournament.
Usually, defending champions are always the ones that show up flat-footed into the competition. That's one. 2, Ronaldo. It's Ronaldo's last tournament. I mean, he's the guy that is always turning up, though. I just first, the group just looks like crap to start with. That's like the group of death. Then second, I just don't think they have. I want to say either more irrational how I feel rather than actual logical irrational. So everything just seems stacked against them. They've got Ronaldo, they're supposed to perform. Bruno Fernandes is on fire, so everybody assumes he's going to. Then you've got a whole bunch of even Diaz that had a good season. But I just feel like because they're defending champions and the track record of every defending champion coming in stacked with stars always fall flat, and they will probably not make it through that group because it's the top two that goes through. So. And I'm picking Germany and France.
Correct. Yes, it's top two.
So I'm picking Germany and France to go through.
Interesting.
Yeah.
No, I mean the third could still go through as well, but with that new weird system. But yeah.
Oh, there is a.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's like between the two groups. Like, there's
that new system? Is that new system effective this tournament?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Or even then, they still my catfish.
If
they don't win it, they still my catfish. I mean, okay, let me not be too harsh. Semi-final.
That's fair.
You know, because if they are to qualify the way Daniel said they qualified, like, come on now. You know, like it's like you.
I mean, for me, that would still be a catfish.
Yeah, I think all three go through either way.
Yeah, that would still be a catfish.
Catfish. It's like, man, you show up to this date, man. You better come correct. Don't let me Kevin Samuels.
Exactly. You better come correct. Look like your pictures.
Exactly. Look like your pictures. You can't just squeak through with like 5 Bruno Fernandes penalties, man. Like we can't have that.
Hey. No Bruno slander.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Bruno is that girl that Beyonce on Tinder. She show up looking like Precious. Girl show up looking like a man. He show up lifting weights.
Portugal's a good shout.
I'm thinking AY's connection is slower.
Yeah, I think he's froze.
Yeah, I'll say Jola, you go ahead with the
Okay. My catfish tournament, my catfish team for the tournament is Germany. And this is why.
Timo. I'm just kidding.
No. Aside from Timo, I don't see a reliable source of goals in that team. Not only that, I don't see a reliable source of creativity in their midfield. So you look at their midfield. Yes, we can talk about Toni Kroos. The man's legs are almost going. Aside from Toni Kroos in that midfield, Serge Gnabry from the wings, Leroy Sané from the wings. I'm sorry, I don't think that's enough. I think we need somebody that can reliably score goals for them. Timo is not it. Kevin Holland.
Can I say something to that, please?
Huh?
Can I say something to that, please?
Go for it, sir.
Go ahead, bro.
There is somebody on here that I know is cringing to answer this question. The president of Kimmich Union. The managing director, chief executive. The managing director, chief executive of Kimmich franchise. I know it is. Please answer your boy before I get him. Get your boy.
No. Let him finish.
Because as you said that thing, my head just is in. Like,
let him land.
Okay, so listen. I'll let you finish. Okay, land. Jola land. Please, explain well before.
See, your plane is coming like this, Jola.
No,
your plane is
the same way. The same way Idris thinks Portugal.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
The same way Idris thinks Portugal is not going to be shit. I think. I'm not saying they're not going to. They will make it out of the group, but they're probably not going to make it past the quarterfinal. again, I don't see a reliable. You can talk about Kimmich's creativity from deep. That's mostly where Kimmich operates from. Tony Kroos, long pass. I don't who's getting on the end of those long passes and slotting in.
Man,
maybe Gnabry, maybe Leroy Sané.
Yeah.
Thomas Müller, I'm not seeing a lot from him. The other strikers, they have Timo Werner. I'm not even going to talk about Timo Werner.
Kevin Volland.
I'm not even going to lie. I've seen a little about him. I just don't see him standing up against rock solid defenses. So that's my catfish team of the tournament.
Okay.
I'll go to Yannicka right now, but I know it's your podcast, so I'll just help you manage it till you come back.
Well, honestly, for me, I think it's between England and Spain.
It's fine. I'm back now. I'm back. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
you are.
Yeah.
Daniel, you were saying?
Yeah, I said either Spain or England for me.
Catfish.
Wow, I'm so
because I'm like for England, for instance. Now I feel like Southgate. Well, obviously you won't play your team before the tournament and stuff, but just England's general approach has always been. It's sort of lazy. Like there's so much potential. It's like you have a really, really good team, and it's not like you're not maximizing. You're not maximizing from what I've seen from previous friendlies and stuff. But obviously going into a tournament, just England and tournaments in general, they go out in with so much hype and stuff. And they had a good World Cup run, but let's not kid ourselves. Like they had a very easy. It was a very easy ride up until they actually had to play a proper game. So I think we'll see how it goes. And then the Spain, I don't know, not too convinced with some of the selections and like players that were left out, for instance, and players added in. I know I talked about giving Adama his cap over I think it was Aspas when you compare them. I mean, maybe the other, one offers a different type of challenge over the other, but if it's based on merit, we'll see. But yeah, those are my two. I think Spain, and then there's the whole thing of no Real Madrid player, no Ramos even, which is is kind of big, especially when you consider his experience in international tournaments. So we'll see how this new Spain team shapes up. But I don't. Those are my two picks, I think.
I would just add I was like, because they have Luis Enrique, I look at Spain as like they could still they're unpredictable. Right?
He's a very good coach.
You produce a very hardworking team. That's but to your point about England, Gareth Southgate is somebody said Gareth Southgate is only with Scott or something.
Yeah. No. Southgate is the Ollie of international football. Southgate, you get the ice cream, but the cone is absent, and you have to put the ice cream in your hand. That's what Southgate is. and even looking at that England team, there is the defensive span of that team is non-existent.
They have seven right backs. Don't worry, you got it.
So many right backs. So many.
Exactly. You're just gonna put a whole defensive unit of right backs.
Yannick is just looking at you guys like I'm about to cap all of you. just looking at you. Yannick, you're next before it is. So you go next, Yannick. Look at boys talking about your team anyhow. So who is your catfish team of the tournament, Yannicka?
I don't know. I think it happens a lot. You sort of get favourites for these sort of competitions and they very rarely win it. Like England are always kind of expected to do better than they do.
So England's the catfishing as in...
I don't think England can even be a catfish because I don't know one English person that expects them to win it. So I think it's a hard one. I agree with what you said about Portugal. I think because everyone's kind of rating them so highly, they probably won't do as well as we'd expect. But that could be said for a lot of teams. Belgium are always one everyone sort of says can do really well. They don't tend to do as well as you expect them to. So I don't know. It's a tough one. I think Spain's got a little bit of a weird squad. Like they're quite a lot of City players in there. So I don't want to slate them too much. But, yeah, they've got a bit of a. You've got Laporte slotting in for the first time. Rodri plays really well for Spain, actually. Ferran Torres is really good for Spain too. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't think Portugal will win it. I think they're expected to. It's kind of between them or France. But France might win it. I don't think Portugal will. So yeah, I think in terms of catfish, you'd probably have to say England. People do overhype them a little bit. I don't expect them to win it anyway, but I think people are thinking they'll go further than they probably will.
Okay.
So it depends, though. If Southgate plays the right team, they've got a chance, but I don't think he will do that.
Damn.
So.
Does Southgate even know his best team? That's the question.
Probably not.
I don't think he does. I don't think he does.
I'm just gonna put it for Southgate to take.
I support Jamaica internationally, by the way. I support Jamaica and any Man City player in it. So
yeah, we do that.
So Raheem Sterling should probably wear the Jamaican jersey.
Isn't that that's his heritage, no? That's where
Yeah.
Was
born in Jamaica, right?
Who?
I'm not entirely sure.
Sterling?
Yeah.
I got it.
So now, like, since
He was.
Since we're going to Itutu next, we're going to say Itutu. To answer your question, no, Man City is playing in Group E. Since Yannick has just helped us prove it. Man City is playing in Group E. If you ask that question. So over to you.
As a City fan, if Belgium win, it'd be funny because people would be like, because then you've got to consider De Bruyne for certain conversations that people don't want him in. So that would be funny. But yeah, I don't know, probably Spain because we've got quite a lot of Spanish players now, and yeah, either Spain or Portugal because we've got quite a few Portuguese. So one of them as a City fan, but Belgium would be my pick because I just want De Bruyne to kind of get that international trophy. That's what I want.
Okay.
Over to you, sir. Tata.
Well, I'm going to disappoint my brother Oluyemi Ajayi. And I would also go historical. England. For some reason, I don't know what it is with England and international football. It's not even about the pieces. England is a case of pulling a pistol out of their knapsack and pointing it at their heart and pulling the trigger all the time. All of the time. All of the time. You know, they have the players, they have the system, they have the pieces, but for some reason, they usually don't want to utilize what they have. So, and then you have the press who usually win the tournament before the players.
Yeah.
So,
before a ball is played.
Yeah, before a ball is kicked, the English press usually wins any tournament. So I think there is so much pressure on England. I know there is the argument that this is a new group, they're young players, the voodoo is not there. They're not going to fall into that trap, but it's happened time and time again. And they know they're good. They're going to have individual brilliance as usual, but collectively, there is something about it. I think it's psychological and about self-destruct. They love to press that self-destruct button. I probably see Ben White play from the right-hand side. They do all sorts of stuff like that. So I say England is my pick, and the outside pick for me is Germany. And it's half and half. It's Germany in the sense, based on what Jay said, that forward line, but the other 50% is Germany are built for tournaments. So it's either it goes bad or they win it.
Yeah.
Do you know what? England in Europe are like Man City in Europe.
Yeah,
How about this? They're like Man City in Europe, but with Ole as the coach.
Wow.
Yo, it's so funny. Like someone would think you're not a United fan, Jalal. Like,
bro, listen. You know, I go hard. When I have to kill people in defense of United, I will. But the fact is, when I have, you know, when your house is on fire, right, and you call the fire department, but the fire department shows up with more fire to burn down your house with more. That's what Oli is doing to my club, and that's why I need him out.
I think Yemi is next.
Man, this is my deal. My own two bookie teams are the teams that I feel will crash out. Nobody's talking about the Netherlands, so I picked the Netherlands. Simply because of a few things. Their coach. I don't know what bad luck is going around with that guy, man. Everywhere that guy goes, he gets fired quickly. How can you stay in a job where you only manage 4 matches and you get fired? He went to Atlanta, fired. Came to Premier League, fired. He went to America, that didn't last long, fired. How can you get fired in an American league and you're a Dutch coach? And it didn't last long at all. So, like, he's taken over this team since this guy left, Coleman left. And in 4 games, I don't think they scored more than 2 goals in 4 games. But under Coleman, they were pretty good. Yes, they drew all 4 games.
I have a question, though.
First Premier League coach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
So he's the first Premier League coach, I think, to draw 4 games without scoring one goal. And that was with Crystal Palace before they kicked him out. They're like, bro, you have bad luck. And
he lost 7 in a row, too.
Let me talk about what he did in Atlanta, right? Before he came to Atlanta.
So
before Frank de Boer came to Atlanta, right? That's the season before we had won the MLS Cup with Tata Martino. This man came and the entire city wanted him out. Like, the stadiums were quiet. The stadium was quiet. The players looked like Oli was coaching them. It was just terrible. Like, the same team won the MLS Cup the season before looked like freaking, Fulham or Sheffield United.
You're right. That year before, Joseph Martinez was literally Messi.
Joseph Martinez was on fire.
He could do anything.
Anyway, that's my thing.
Am I still lagging?
Frank de Boer,
Yeah.
Basically, I'm minus that.
Yeah. A little bit.
I'm minus that. They're missing out on their leader. Van Dijk. Van Dijk is a major miss for them. And plus, now there's news that this guy's out now. Van der Beek.
Yeah.
But they're not replacing him though. They said they're not replacing him.
He's like that guy that knits things together when he plays. Yeah, Van der Beek is out for the Euros. So now, man, although away from those 2 guys, they still have a very good team. But with this coach that they have, only God is like their team now is in the hands of God. Wherever God chooses to blow,
and Memphis Depay.
Memphis Depay, right?
And Memphis Depay. If he gets injured,
no. Memphis Depay played well this season. Yeah. Now, if he gets injured, that's it.
They're done.
Because now the only person you have is De Jong, and De Jong is like, listen, 53 years old playing as a striker. So that's one team. That I think might crash out soon. I heard my very good friend talk about my team. mighty men, 3 lions. Itata, please, let me tell you something right now, Jola. The only problem with this team right now is our coach, Southgate. If Southgate is not the coach and you give that team to Wenger or Fergie, we are winning the Euros. Take it to the bank.
You know
That's all
what?
I got to say. Thank you.
But you know
But
what?
guess what, Jamie? Guess what, Jamie? Wenger and Fergie are retired.
Yeah.
Southgate is your coach.
You know what?
Like I said.
I'm trying to imagine. I'm trying to imagine the English national team under Brendan Rodgers. That would be perfect.
Do you know who
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm telling you.
Do you know who
That
I
would
don't
be
know.
perfect.
I don't know about that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
You know who would be the perfect
yeah.
coach?
Who?
Pep Guardiola.
Oh, no.
Yanika,
Come on, man.
I'm muting you. I'm muting you.
Everyone knows. Everyone knows Pep.
Perfect for England. Who would be
You want to
perfect?
dominate the world?
You know what?
I mean, if Pep manage English team,
I actually think the perfect manager for the English team is somebody in the mode of Jose Mourinho or the guy from Atletico Madrid. What's his name? Diego Simeone.
Simeone, yeah.
Because that team needs defensive dreamers.
sorry, Jola, mute. Oh, Jola, mute your phone from now on. You are not allowed to say.
I'm using my computer. I'm not using my phone.
Mute.
No. The reason I say that is because the team lacks defensive
Ross,
drill.
say why. Please, Ross.
Can
say why.
I say mine?
Mute Jola's phone.
Go ahead, Ayo.
Yeah, please say why. We don't want to listen to Jola again.
Let me say mine.
Are you kidding me?
I feel like we're dwelling so much on this. Am I still lagging? Let me first find out. Am I still lagging or is this better?
You're
much
okay.
better.
It's all right.
It's much better. So, guys, I'm going to drop off and I'm going to do
It's much better.
and I'll connect from my phone.
Okay.
Okay, no problem. All right. So, in my opinion, Germany is going to be the Catfish team. Just in the Catfish discussion, I think their defense is terrible. I think they're in turmoil. I think because of the turmoil they are in, I think Germany are going to. I even predict Germany going out in group stages. That's my opinion. I think they'll go out group stages. Although I'm rocking their jersey, theirs is really nice though. You know, I think it looks good.
It
on
is
me.
lit.
That's what I'm rocking.
It is nice.
But
I think I'm gonna get one.
That's what I'm rocking. Just because it looks good, but no, I don't believe in them. I think they are my catfish for the tournament. So now let's jump to breakout star of the tournament. I will just go with. Let me start with Yang. Who do you think is going to break out star for this tournament?
The breakout star.
And when I say breakout star, it means someone that not someone that is not how do I put this? Someone who's not expected.
This is a difficult one. I think. Ooh. Breakout star. Don't know, I hope it's Paul Foden. That's what I'm hoping. But I don't know. I don't think it will be. I think it'll be someone that you least expect in it. So okay, let me say I don't know, it's more wishful thinking. I hope it's either Phil Foden or Ferran Torres. That's who I hope it is. But okay. I'm not sure. Apparently Havertz is doing really well. I didn't watch Germany, but apparently he was really, really good. Plus he'll have so much confidence after winning the Champions League. So it could well be Havertz, to be honest. One of them three. Probably Havertz, but I hope that it's Foden or Ferran Torres.
Okay, that's fair.
I know for one thing, when Grealish steps on that field, the world is going to shake. I know that one for sure.
Facts.
I know that one for sure. It doesn't even depend if England play well or not. He's going to light up this tournament. Just watch. Yeah. Just watch. He's going to flame a whole lot of defenders, man.
Yeah.
You're that confident.
It's the second coming of Gascoigne for England. Yep. I think like he is. Remember Euro '96
Yep.
That was a tournament that Gascoigne came out to actually play. People didn't know much about him, but yeah.
Watch Southgate not star him.
Yeah,
and that
I don't doubt it.
No, for sure now.
Southgate might not even play him at all.
For sure.
Southgate doesn't like him.
That's why I said if he
doesn't
steps
like
on
him
that
at all.
field,
He's always twin brother now. He's always twin brother.
Grealish is in that team as a result of bullying.
Yeah.
Grealish is in that team as a result of bullying by fans and media
Press
and
bullying.
press. He does. Southgate knows in the depth of his heart he does not want Grealish in the England setup.
I don't know if you saw it.
Him and Sancho to be most.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw it one time, but they asked him a question about Grealish.
Yeah.
He started talking about Mount. Like he don't like Grealish
at all.
Like Grealish.
What?
It's gonna be Foden and Mount,
No,
and then Grealish will be on the bench.
Yeah.
True.
Okay. Who else? Daniel, do you have thoughts? Who
Yes. My boy, I've been a big fan of this guy for a very, very long time. Federico Chiesa. Chiesa. Ever since, he just joined Juventus, but prior, he's a player I've always admired.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is one of those that this could be like a breakout moment for him as well. This Euros.
Very true. Very true.
He's such an exciting player.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
That's a very good shout. Very good shout. Who else? Kwame.
The first, when I was writing down notes for this live stream, Breakout Star retirement, I swear I put Chiesa. That's what I put down. The guy, the boy, he's a baller. I think he's
a baller.
So good.
Dude is a baller. He can play from the left. He can play from the right. I've not really seen him play in the middle, but he's an absolute baller. And it's kind of ironic because I don't think Italy are going to go far in the tournament, but I think he's going to blow out. I think he's really going to blow out. Aside from that, I know everybody knows about him, but one of my options is Joao Felix. He has never really lit up on. I know he hasn't broken out so far. We know he's good. He just hasn't broken out.
Will he get minutes though? That's the question.
Huh?
He starts for Portugal. He actually starts for Portugal.
He actually does start for Portugal. He does.
He starts for Portugal.
Who doesn't really start like that?
He starts for Portugal. Everything. No. He's a starter.
Friendlies and competition are different though.
No, the qualifiers he played almost all the games.
In qualifiers he
started every game.
Started every. So I think we're gonna see a lot of. I think he's gonna blow out the tournament. And the last person I'm looking out for is Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo, that boy, I think he's a legit baller. So those are my three.
Oh yeah, for sure. Leipzig.
Yeah.
Any thoughts?
Leipzig. I'm going to Italy, and I'll mention two names. Barella. Simply because everything is
Barella
do from that Barella brings that creativity. Either Barella or this guy Pellegrini, or whatever his name is, from midfield, from Roma. Those two, I am looking out for those two, man. And listen, Italy will shock a lot of people easily because Mancini knows what he's doing. Those people are bought into Mancini's 4-3 philosophy, and they play some very good football. Defensively, they are sound. In midfield, they are sound. The only place they have problems is that they are number 9. But away from that, you guys be careful.
They're going to play Belotti or Immobile.
And this guy, Barella. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. For me, I'm going to throw a name that's not very common. If you watch Bundesliga, you probably maybe heard of him. Maybe his name is Robert Skov. He plays for Hoffenheim for Denmark. That guy is going to show. He's going to do something in this tournament. He's going to do some things in this tournament. He's a right winger. He's really, really good. He's highly rated. And that Danish team, but we'll get to now talking about Danish team. Let's now move on to dark horses for the tournament. That's a good segue into the dark horses. My dark horses straight away is Denmark. I think Denmark are going to shock a lot of people in this tournament. I think Denmark are going to get all the way to like semi-final in this tournament. I think they're going to shock a lot of people. They're flying under the radar. They're playing very good. I watched a couple of their friendlies. They have very good players in their midfield. Holberg, Eriksen, Vestergaard. They are flying under the radar.
Yep. Delaney.
Yep. So that's my
sound. We're posting
dark horse. Yep, you saw posting.
And they have a very good goalkeeper.
Brett White.
They have a very good goalkeeper too.
Yep, Kasper Schmeichel. Yeah.
They have a very good goalkeeper.
Denmark are that team that have quality. I recognize quality. I mean, obviously, I don't watch every league, but I look at their team and I see recognizable quality all over the team. I don't really know who their coach is like that. I've not followed his career. I don't know where he coached before he started coaching Denmark. But you look at the defense, the goalkeeper, solid. Midfield, they have creativity. They have a spine in the midfield. And even, Yusuf Poulsen he's a legit goal scorer. He will net some goals if he gets sleeping defenders like Maguire and freaking John Stones. He will show some people.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Name of the coach is somebody called Kasper Holmland. Who wants to go next? Anybody for dark horses? Itata?
I was looking. Oh.
No, Itata, you can go. Itata, go.
Okay, yeah, I was looking at I was actually having a discussion with Yemi, and man, I'm telling you, Denmark, don't sleep on Denmark, man. Do not sleep on Denmark. I think they're up for something great in this tournament if everything goes as planned. And I would say this: if any big team loses the first game, they're in trouble. Any of the big teams, the Germanys, the Italy, Spain, if they lose that first game, they're in trouble. They're in serious trouble.
True.
Denmark, I picked Denmark, and to be very honest, I was also looking at Ukraine. Ukraine and Russia. When you have all the players, home-based players, just doing their thing in isolation, it can be dangerous. I'm just saying,
I see.
That's true. That's true.
That's a good shout. That's a very good shout, man. I can say something to that too. If I'm picking one, everybody has picked Denmark. So I'll go to another country. It's Turkey.
Yeah.
A lot of people are going to be shocked with Turkey, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
If they come out the way they played in their Euro qualifiers, France was lucky to actually beat these people. No, I think they do with France and actually beat France. Turkey is sound. Yilmaz, I don't know how to pronounce his name. The guy.
He just won the league now, right?
That guy, Yilmaz. That guy had a breakout season in France this season. He's like 36 or something.
Yeah.
But that guy knows how to put the ball in the net. Choroglu, we all know about Choroglu. We all know about this. Hey, what's this?
You mean Chalanoglu?
Leicester City. Leicester City.
Soyuncu.
You know what I'm trying to say. Soyuncu. Yeah.
And they also have
that guy's not listening before I fight.
Don't butcher it. Says Choroglu. What's that?
But man, that team.
Yeah.
That team, man, they play as a unit. That team reminds me of Denmark. Reminds me of this in Denmark. They play as a unit. They go together, they defend together deep, and they attack together, man. That team is a unit. Any team that sleeps on them will get whooped. Seriously, and they score goals too as well. So Denmark.
I mean, another team I want to put out there is, I know it's been it's been a long time since the World Cup ended, but Croatia is still a pretty strong team.
Absolutely.
That midfield of I think Brozovic, Kovacic, Modric, Perisic, and Ante Rebic up front.
Sevilla. You've forgotten the Sevilla guy.
I say them too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the number one
He's not going. He's not going. He's not going. He retired.
Who?
Who retired?
Rakitic retired. So he's not in it.
Oh,
no,
really?
I said Modric, Kovacic.
He has retired from football. Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
said Modric, Rakitic, and Brozovic, and Perisic.
You said Rakitic retired.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rakitic is going. So Rakitic has retired from international football. Mandzukic has retired from international football. No, but they still have players. Though. Yeah. But those two are not, and their captain, Senik or whatever his name is, he too has retired from international football. But still, man, that's still a very sound team. I mean, listen, Croatia cannot be like a dark horse now because that team, they're still good. They're one of the best in Europe. So really, you can't call them a dark horse because they're stars.
I'm going to say something.
Daniel, do you have a shout?
Very, very wild shout. Wales.
Hot take.
Wales.
Yeah, you have a point.
Wales.
Wait, who? Daniel James?
Billy Daniel James. Billy Gilmore. That's even. Is he Welsh or Scotland? Wait. Hold on. No. Hold on. That's Scotland. My bad.
Billy Gilmore is Scottish.
Scotland. That's Scottish.
Yeah,
Scottish. Yeah. There's two teams. Scotland and Wales.
McTominay, I think, is Scottish as well.
Yeah, McTominay.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
But Wales.
Come on.
Wales.
Wales.
McMahon, really?
McMahon.
Wild shout. McTominay, man of the match in the final.
I would say North Macedonia.
Wales.
You guys are sleeping on North Macedonia. Nobody's even talking about
it. Who knows?
When they win that first game, and you guys are going to sit up, because the thing with tournament football, for tournament football, if you can manage it and your stars align and you're lucky with your draws, you can go very far.
The only player I know in that North Macedonian team is Alioski. That's it. Nobody else.
Yeah, but that is the danger. That's the danger right there. Because you have no clue.
Itata. Like a very great host here. Like a very great host here.
No.
I'm looking at you side eye. I'm looking at you side eye. Like a very, I get to always come here, you hear me? I'm looking at you with side eye. So I'm looking at you side eye. This comment.
No, you know what? I'm being part jovial, but I'm also being part. It's tournament football, man. I've seen so much in tournament football. It's possible. I've seen every range of impossibility in football. I'm not going to rule them out. I'm part jovial, but I'm also part. If they win that first game, you never can tell. It's tournament football.
True.
But then again, like I think we have to pay attention. I think we have to pay attention to that format because I know like earlier on, guys are talking about like that group F, for instance, and maybe one of like the big three, France, Germany, or Portugal, not qualifying. I don't know. I think that would be very difficult because there is still a chance, even if you finish third, there's still a chance, qualifying.
So are they gonna add like an additional round, like a round of 32? I mean, round of 20.
Well, I don't know exactly how it's. I don't know how to really explain it.
Daniel, it's far from just being a big country with a big name. You have to be.
I know, but I'm saying but I'm saying that even in that, like in a group of death, for instance, it's always going to be about who's going to finish first or second. But ultimately, like you said, it's tournament football. You know,
Yeah.
it's about qualifying.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't think. Honestly, I see all three of those teams qualifying, barring any crazy incident. So
Okay.
I don't know.
For example, what happens if Hungary win their first 2 games? Because it's not impossible.
No, it's not.
No.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Then the third best team might not even come from that group. Yeah.
It's okay. I've been listening to everybody. They're making sense.
Yeah.
Because I just
I didn't know you remember. I just forgot about you.
No, it's okay. Nobody mentioned Austria, and I'm like,
because they're dead food.
No disrespect to any Austrians watching.
Yeah.
I mean,
right.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for saying that.
You guys are mentioning Germany.
Before July gets us cancelled.
I'm sorry.
But you guys are mentioning Turkey, and I'm like, all the best Turkey players are playing for Germany. So I don't understand why Turkey was even like why is Turkey even being mentioned? They're not mentioning Austria because also all the best Austrian players are playing for Germany. So I was
that's true.
So
No, who's not?
Okay, let's move on to Golden Boots.
Oh,
you said what?
Who?
I don't know.
Right, yeah. What are you saying?
But, yeah, Italy. Apparently, Italy are unbeaten in quite a
yeah.
They haven't been beaten. So I think they're underdogs. Like,
good shouts.
I think they could be secretly good. I agree with Turkey because I know Turkey are not a big group of superstars. They just play well together, which for a tournament might be more important than individual sort of brilliance. So I don't know. We'll have to see. But Italy apparently are unbeaten in quite a while. So it's just how easy are they going to be to beat? I don't know.
Yannicka, thank you so much because I usually support Italy in the European. and shout out to my G, Sandro. Emperor Sandro. Yeah, I'm ready. That's my G right there. Yep.
Okay. Golden Boots. So let's move on to Golden Boots winner. Who do you think that will be the Golden Boots who score the most goals, and also who do you think will be the player of the tournament? What did I write there? I said player of the winner. Come on, Aya. What's that?
Big Benz.
Big Benz. Okay.
He's injured now. He got injured today.
Who?
Oh yeah.
Benzema.
Benzema is injured. That's true.
Is he ruled out?
I don't know how long he's out for.
Oh man, I was so looking forward to seeing him in the Euros. Back from France.
One time,
that sucks.
One time he gets back into the squad and then gets injured.
Wow. And this is what today?
Yeah, got injured today.
I think so.
Yeah, tie strain. This is the tie strain.
Okay. Yeah. If it's a tie strain, he's still going to be in.
Yeah, man. I'm excited to see Benzema.
If it's the type that Pogba had, he could be out for 6 weeks. So the tie strains can go either way.
Yeah.
And that's the tournament done right there. If it's 6 weeks, if it's one of those ones. So okay. Who else? Golden Boots? Hurricane, maybe?
Yes. Possibly, yeah.
It's possible. It's possible. But I'm not sleeping on Romelu Lukaku, man.
Yep. I'm
not necessarily a fan, but I'm telling you, he's in the form of his life. And the Belgian team can actually play, He's going to have those chances and he will bury all of them.
Yeah. Lukaku has so much. Lukaku has such a midfield behind him.
Yeah.
That he can play with one eye closed for the entire tournament and still score like 7 goals.
Yeah.
Because if you have De Bruyne behind you, Bernardo Silva, I'm not Bernardo Silva. I'm sorry. Hazard. You have
the Hazard brothers.
The Hazard brothers. You have Tielemans. I mean, it is crazy. My candidate though is I think Ronaldo. I think Ronaldo will get it. I just think that Portuguese team is so stacked up front. Yeah. Maybe they don't win the tournament, but Ronaldo's going to get a lot of goals.
Thing is with golden boots though. When Ayo brought up that question, when you mentioned the whole Ben's injured thing, I went back again and checked, and that Harry Kane shout's actually really good when you consider the group that England have. Because ultimately, if you can score a lot of goals in your group games, like the North Macedonias, the North Macedonias, the Austrias, the smaller teams, that's your straight shot. Like you could literally score 6 goals, you could beat, let's say, 6 goals against North Macedonia, get injured the rest of the tournament and end up on the top 3 goals,
that's true.
Because it's tournament football. It gets, it gets harder when you get to the, so Harry Kane is actually a pretty good shout.
As long as it's
but that's why I brought that up because, you mentioned Ronaldo and just looking at the group, France, Germany, it's like, I don't see any goal fest there.
I actually think for Harry Kane, he's going to be such a marked man. The goals may come from the sides and other folks. He's going to, because he is a very good footballer. I think they're going to almost man mark him. Lukaku's case is he has that fufu. He has that fufu going. Man.
It's not a problem for Kane. Let's forget about it. It's not a problem. Kane is This is a dude who won highest goal scorer and most assists. Go ahead and place all the focus on him. He's amazing. He's amazing.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's amazing. But I mean,
when you give him fodder, he eats. Yeah. Look at the World Cup. Like that's enough proof. So
he's a very good shot. But he's going to be he's going to be one of the Lewandowski are going to be seriously marked in this tournament.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Lewandowski.
Yeah, but Lewandowski is more efficient, in my own opinion, like at club level than national, because he does too much for national. Too much. Like he's carrying the team, he's having to be, But in club football, he's just a point man defeat, right? So.
Isn't it still
there? Harry Kane, Lukaku.
Yeah.
Who else?
Yilmaz is good in Turkey. I don't know how many goals, but he's been killing it in Leo.
Okay. True. Even though he's 500 years old.
He's gonna get the golden boot, but I'm just saying
he's 35.
I actually remember Yilmaz from what World Cup was in Brazil? Was it 2014?
14.
Yeah, I remember him from then. He's still there, but he's a striker. He's one of the
Also, Idris said. Oh, sorry. Before you, quickly, Idris said earlier. Idris said something about this being Ronaldo's last tournament, and my head was like, "Did he tell you that?" Did he tell you himself? Let's not sit here and act like we don't know that how crazy this guy is. You could just decide, I want one more. Or, I want to go for the next World Cup. That man is just going to keep playing till he drops dead.
He is incredibly fit.
Incredible
unbelievable
athlete, regardless.
Unbelievable
athletes.
Y'all said nothing about Sweden.
Well, Sweden have Lindelof, so I'm not even bothered. Hey, no more. I'm not bothered about it.
I'm crying.
You can't keep making Yannicka happy like this. You guys
shitting on his own players.
She's probably on Twitter now, laughing like, "Hey, I'm on a podcast, and United fans are trashing their players."
Listen, you have to understand that Lindelof is in the heart of the Swedish defense. I mean, I'm not abusing him. I'm just saying Lindelof is in the defense. You guys reacted, so there may be some truth about something. I didn't say anything. I just said he's in the heart of the defense. I didn't say he's trash. I just said he's.
Okay, let's move on to player of the tournament. I'll say my own straight away. Wenger called him Pele when he was 16.
Who is?
Let me do my intro for him. When I called him Pele when he was 16.
Nah.
Is that boy called Kylian
Mbappe.
That is going to be player of the tournament. Inevitable.
Wait. Why did anyone mention him for highest goal scorer?
Yeah,
that's true.
I don't know.
He doesn't take the penalties. Though.
He is not necessarily clinical.
Yeah. He's exciting to watch, though.
Yeah.
That's true.
Did you say Mbappe is not necessarily clinical?
He really.
I'm saying he's exciting to watch.
Yeah, I agree.
He's exciting to watch, but you can't. When you look at Mbappe, you're not thinking.
Hold on.
I don't know how to explain it.
Go ahead, Yemi.
Mbappe is not necessarily clinical.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, but also, listen, you have to look at France.
No, I mean,
like
I'm
this.
saying that he doesn't take the set pieces.
Most of France goals will be spread out. It's amongst Griezmann, Giroud, Benzema, and this guy, Mbappe. So listen, I don't see him scoring the highest goals because they have a lot of goal scorers on that team. Griezmann is one guy that whenever he plays for France, he scores. Period. So Griezmann will probably score more than Mbappe because every time Griezmann plays, he bags. Number one guy that I can say that would definitely is written for him is this guy. What's his name? Lukaku. I think Lukaku should go with that because Belgium's goals mostly will come from Lukaku. So he should be the highest goal scorer.
Okay.
Yeah, but Ayo.
I am actually choosing Mbappe for player.
Do you say
player of the tournament? Not
player of the tournament.
Breakout Star or what?
Yes.
Player of the tournament.
Now that's possible, but I'm saying
player of the tournament.
There is a possibility. There is a possibility Benzema or Giroud outscore Mbappe, but he would be the Golden Ball winner. I don't know if you get my point.
That's right.
There is a possibility
I agree with
Benzema and Giroud would outscore Mbappe.
I agree with that. Absolutely agree.
Harry Kane to win it.
Any other shout for?
Okay.
Harry Kane to win everything.
Daniel.
Okay.
Everything. Harry Kane.
I'm just messing around.
I would pick two.
Yeah.
Daniel.
Yeah, someone's calling my name. What's going on? Yeah.
Oh, I would pick two. One, I know it's bias or whatever. If England go for Grealish, hands down. And Croatia, Modric, is an exceptional footballer. When he gets possessed, and if Croatia go for, he could win that Golden Ball.
Very true.
Okay. Yeah, be quiet. Any thoughts? Golden Ball.
Very true. He's solid.
Golden Boots. Yannicka.
Yeah, Golden Boot. I don't know. It's probably is going to be someone like a Lukaku, just because he will get most of the goals. A lot of the other teams will be spread out. Could be Harry Kane if England get far, but I don't think England will get that far. In terms of the player of the tournament, I think it'll be someone that you don't expect. I don't think it's going to be like Mbappe or Haaland or one of them. I think it'll be someone else. Don't know who though. So, I don't know. I suppose it just depends who gets far. Because, it'll probably be either someone that wins it, unless there's been some exceptional season from someone else. Like, it's like Lewandowski scores loads and loads of goals to get to, the final. He'll probably win it even if they don't win it. But yeah, it depends on what happens. So I don't actually know if it's going to be the stand-up. But I think if Lewandowski has a really good Euros, he has to win the Ballon d'Or. I think last season he should have won it. I think if he gets far in the Euros, he should win that. All right.
Who's this, Lewandowski?
Yeah. I think he should have won it last year, but obviously Messi numbers are too high.
He didn't even get the Bundesliga player of the what's it called? Player of the season.
Who won it?
Haaland.
Yeah.
This man broke a standing record of how many years?
Yeah, because a lot of people say, "Oh, Kante wins the Euros, he should have it," but Kante didn't have the best domestic season. Like, he was good at the end, but he wasn't great for 9 months of the season. So I don't think he should win it. So I think it should be Lewandowski if he does well at the Euro.
But then again, to be fair, like the Ballon d'Ors, one is calendar year, and there's a lot of recency bias that comes into that voting. So
yeah, it does. Yeah,
that's true.
Things are pretty stacked in contest right now.
Normally Messi or Ronaldo. That's true. Normally, yeah.
That's true.
They need to be banned from winning it.
No, you shouldn't win it.
I think they should be banned from winning it now. They've literally exchanged it for what, the last 11 years?
11
years. The 2010s have been like an incredible era of football with regards to those two. Like,
I think when they retire, we'll just go back to a normal pre-Messi, pre-Ronaldo era where
so boring.
Messi scored 50 league goals, right?
Can I
scored
say
50
something
league goals, right?
Sorry, can I say something about Ronaldo and Messi, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so it's crazy how like they've dominated for the past decade. But also I'm conflicted, and you guys can kick it off from here. I'm very conflicted on the concept of Ballon d'Or right now because everyone was infatuated with the amount of goals this guy scored. Well, I felt there was more to football than just goals, because the highest assist, for example, in a team, the most impactful player in a team. I know Ronaldo and Messi are extremely impactful, right? But it just it became something like, it was like, oh, the year Messi even won, the last year Messi won, I did not think he was the Ballon d'Or winner, in my own opinion, right? He was still exceptionally good, but I didn't think he was the Ballon d'Or winner. And I felt that, like, between two guys who are amazing players, it took away the shine of Ballon d'Or for me, because it was like, do you remember when Cannavaro won? Do you remember when even, I think Oliver Kahn won it too as a goalie, first goalie or something ridiculous like that, right?
Yeah.
Like, there was just so much impact. George Weah, when he actually had this run in AC Milan, we've had players that, like Rivaldo, like they break out here what they did. But it was just like, okay, these guys get to score statistically the highest amount of free kicks, the highest amount of like spot kicks, the highest amount of penalties, the highest amount of goals, and it was like, okay, we reward you. What about the remaining of the 10 players? So that's one thing I wanted to put on the table to you guys to kind of like talk about, like, awards. Then number two, I know somebody said, oh, when these guys retire, you go back, it will be boring. Nah, fam. What those two are doing are not normal. Why everyone thinks, and again, I'm not trying to diss anybody. I know most of us on this podcast are probably at 30 or above. The truth about the matter is, what they're doing is not normal. This is really abnormal, because it's weird to think that players like Neymar exist and could not even be mentioned in Ballon d'Or because these two exist. It is crazy that Zlatan exists, right, and has never won the Ballon d'Or because these two exist, right? True. It is crazy. Like, when you look, Modric was exceptional that year that he broke.
They are freaks. That's what they are. They're freaks.
But you have to understand.
That's the right word. Freaks. Yeah,
Idris.
Because
Idris. It also coincides with in an era when statistics has literally taken over football.
Yeah.
And football is about numbers. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Just to add to that, I think that those two are the ones who have fueled like this new version of the game now. Yeah. I think that, like, because everyone looks at those numbers and like we're all saying now, like, this isn't normal. So, like, everyone's like, okay, let's try and get these numbers. So everyone's focused on let's try and get these numbers. You know, assists and goals are. But they've
Messi literally scored half a century league goals, 50. That's almost impossible. 50 league goals.
That's not human fitness. If these guys in Nigeria or Africa now, they will say they should cut soap for somebody. These guys need something. Like, this is not normal. We can't just sit down, like, because, and when I hear young people that came into soccer and talk about Ronaldo and Messi as if this guy's not even up to Ronaldo. And I'm like, look, like, do you even understand what these guys are doing? This is like once we're not going to see this. We're not going to see these two again. We're not going to see these two again for another like 10 years. I don't think so. It won't get done.
And that's why we should just.
I feel like the podcast is going in a different direction. Let me jump in.
Yeah.
Well, that's why.
Let me get back.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Yanka. Go ahead.
But yeah, no, I was just gonna say that's why Lewandowski should be, because he scored 40, I think, over 40. So it's kind of like for him to get close to their numbers just shows how good he is.
Yeah.
So I think he should get it, because I think last year he should have realistically got it, but because of Messi's numbers, he didn't. But really, he won 6 trophies, so it should have been him, you know. So I think he deserves it this year. That's what I think. If he does well in the Euros, if he gets through the group, he goes to like a semis or something like that, I think they should give it to him. But,
so Yannicka, you're essentially saying he should be compensated for last year.
No, I think he realistically should have won last year. But he scored 40 goals this year. Last year he won 6 trophies. This year he scored 40 goals. I think. He's beaten the Bundesliga record for most part of goals. So that's the thing. He's the closest to their numbers. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's 2 seasons now that he's been at that level. So I'd give it.
Yeah, I agree. So let's go. Let's wrap up with the final one. Final predictions. I am going to choose. I think the finals, and everybody can say theirs, and we use that to wrap up. I think the finals is going to be between France and England. That is my call. Hot take. France and England.
Oh man.
Do you mean?
So let's go.
Do you mean?
Say yeah.
Wait. When you say England, do you mean England, Massachusetts?
New England.
I'm just kidding.
New England.
It's very hard. So my brain will not. I know my heart is telling me that this competition is going to be a madness, and there's going to be an unexpected team in the final. But my brain will not let me pick any 3 other teams other than France, Portugal, and Italy. I think 2 of those teams will get to the final. France, especially if Benzema recovers in time, I think that team is just good all over the pitch. Their coach is he's an actual coach. Portugal, just because of Fernando Santos, is also a good coach. Let's not sleep on him. You know.
No.
Because he doesn't play Bruno Fernandes. No. Because he doesn't play Bruno Fernandes.
No.
Because he doesn't play Bruno Fernandes.
I don't predictions.
Just we'll talk about that after the pod. But no.
Okay, give me your 2 people predictions. Who 2 countries that get to the final? That's what I'm to hear.
France, Italy, Portugal. Those 3. 2 of them will get to the final.
No, just give me 2. 3 people cannot play final. Okay, it's 2 people that play final. I need 2 people. So France and who?
Put money on the table.
France, Italy.
France, Italy. You say France, Italy?
Yeah, France, Italy. Yeah.
Okay. Jan, give me yours.
I agree. I think it might be France, Italy.
Yeah.
Who?
France, Italy.
Okay.
I agree. I think that might be it, because I think they're going to defend well, Italy, and get to the final.
Daniel.
Same here. Just because even on it'll be a very I feel like that'll be a very exciting match to watch, because these are 2 very well very well coached teams with very good players as well.
Yeah.
I think England
there's balance. England
will take them out to the semi-final.
England.
Yes.
It's coming home.
Football's coming home. It's coming home.
Okay. Danny. So Yanni, give us your prediction for the final.
Oh, yeah, me. France. Oh, let me wishful thinking. France and Portugal. Portugal. I have a question though. Can I just ask one question to Daniel, please, just one question. Daniel, how do you think your boy will do in this competition? We are dying to know. Just
oh my God.
Saying, you know your boy, yeah. You're simply answering.
Well, I mean, thing is I don't know if a lot of people notice this, but Bruno Fernandez's profile is not the same when he's with he's not the big star. Like, he's not gone to that level yet. Even I'm not even talking about like in the Ronaldo status. I'm talking about like in terms of like other like more seasoned players. He's a great player, but internationally he's just not at that level yet. So like, I know a lot of people are excited. Personally, I know like how he is with Portugal. So it's like, as long as he has an okay tournament, decent tournament, that's fine. Especially if he's able to start to get back some of his form that he lost towards the end of last season. So don't expect that he's gonna be like, this is not Manchester United where got dead tactics and dead players around him. Like, he's in the team. That's it.
Let me tell you why people think Bruno Fernandes.
Over to you, Mr. Moderator.
What was your prediction, Yanni?
Oh,
France and who?
He said France and Portugal.
They cannot play in the final. They meet in the second round. If they
France
they
and
meet
Portugal.
second.
I just want to mention another name.
Yes. Yes, because they cannot get they are in the same bracket. They are in the same bracket.
Italy, man. I like Italy. Maybe France and Italy.
Okay, France and Italy. Good.
Okay.
Idris.
France.
If you can still hear us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Idris, can you still hear us? Idris is driving into.
I can hear you guys. You're breaking. I'll give you a couple of minutes.
I was asking your prediction.
I'm driving through that zone.
Oh, okay. Before we get Idris, Jola, one of your fans, Ogekwame, said, do you have any only comments going to Euros? You have a lot of fans now who follow you.
I guess I'm back. Can you hear me?
Jola sexuals.
Listen,
can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. Give us your prediction to find out. There's a delay.
All right, I can hear all of you now. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you give us your prediction for the final?
For the finals, I think one Jet team is going to make it fun. And I'm not really sure which of those Jets. Definitely not Macedonia, for sure. That's not going to happen.
Again, no disrespect to any North Macedonian fans watching.
Yeah, that dead ass England, never. They will never make it. It's not the course.
Okay.
It's their built right. So
okay. Everyone's saying France, right? But when I think it was Yannick that mentioned Italy, and you guys went hard on Italy, and I'm just like, God damn, I didn't think about them for a while, right? And they've been low-key achieving. So
yeah.
Man, like, anybody remember Euro 2000 as how they just got there and got to the finals, they didn't win. But I'm trying to remember the one they won. But I'm with Italy and a dead team, and that dead team looks like probably it's like like maybe like a I don't know, Germany. I mean, I see Germany coming out, man. I don't know. Like
Scotland?
This one, like how? I said Scotland. I'll go. I think I'm just. You know what? I'll do France and Italy with you guys.
But Germany is not a dead team, though. Is Germany dead?
But they're not really rated right now, right? And if Germany gets out of that group, as you said, I expect Germany to make it to the finals.
Okay. So Germany and the dead team.
I'm so sorry, man.
I think
Soji is killing Soji is killing the comments here, man. Soji is killing me here.
I said birthright, I'm out.
Birthright, I'm out.
Okay.
My man like Soji, man. Mr. Batsy, yeah, right?
All right, guys. I think we've come to the end, so that we can stick to the time. We're 20 minutes over. I think we're okay. Thank you guys for coming on. It's fun. It was a quick one.
Can I say
hour
mine?
and a half.
Oh, Tata never said.
Oh,
wow.
Sorry. My bad.
So I would say it is France's tournament to lose. However, I would pick Germany and Spain, but good luck to my Italians.
Germany and Spain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, why are you so
Germany and Spain
complicated?
for you.
Why are you so complicated? Give us two. Don't be giving us story.
I said Germany and Spain. And I said it's France's tournament to lose. And I said good luck to the Italians.
Germany and Spain.
This is why you're such a politician. That's a political answer, but it's okay. Very political answer. Like you touch 4 teams at the same time, okay? So it's France and England for me. And
I don't understand. So that listen, at the end of the day, he will message me. He will mess.
I think we've come to the end of the pod. Thank you guys for coming on. Daniel, Itata, Jan, Ogakwame, Yemi, and Idris. Thank you guys for coming on. This was fun. We'll try to do live streams for one of the games. Maybe not the Friday game, but Saturday game.
Thank you for having us.
If anybody wants to jump on.
Okay.
Let's do a live stream for the when is the first game? Is it Turkey and Italy?
Friday,
yes,
Friday.
On Friday.
Oh yeah, let's do a live stream for that.
All right, I'll try and set it up. All right, take care, everybody.
Okay.
And everybody
All right,
comments.
thank you guys.
Soji wasn't present in the comments today. Thank you, Soji, for joining us.
All right, guys.
And we're out.
All right.